Hello friends, my name is Neha. I represent oRRbit software and today we are here to cover GST billing software just to give you an overview to help you to achieve your day-to-day task. I'll be trying to give you a small and very brief overview of how this can be helpful to achieve your day-to-day task easily in very efficient manner. This is our GST billing software and it is completely offline. In GST billing software, we can manage the business related work like simple GST billing. We can maintain bill wise payment records and manage product name wise stock details. As you can see, I have logged in our administrator view and we have many settings available in our file section. So click on the file section, click on the company details. Here you can add the company details from the add company button which is given here. You have to enter the company name, country, city, state, address, PIN number, mobile number, and you can see the star marks which are given here. These are the mandatory field which you have to fill, and you can also add the company bank details here as you can see. And if you want to add logo of your company, you can upload it from the upload button which is given here. After that, click on the save button to add the company details so that your company details will be registered in this software, and you can make this company as default, and you can add multiple companies here in the company details. Then in a financial year, you can add the financial year from the add financial year button which is given here. You have to enter the financial year and you have to select the month duration, then click on the add button to add the financial year. As you can see, I have added the financial year. In this you can save your whole record in this particular year and make it as a default so that the record will be saved in this. Then in a supplier, you can add the supplier details from the add supplier button which is given here. Click on that. You can add supplier details here because we purchase different product from different supplier, so the record of the supplier will be saved in the software. So you have to enter the supplier name, country, state, city, address, pin code, supplier mobile number, and you can see the star mark here which are the mandatory field. You have to fill this, otherwise record will not be saved. You can add the other required field which is given here, and you can add the bank details of the supplier from here. After checking this bank details, then click on the save button, then the supplier record will be saved. As you can see here, I have added this. After that, you can add the category of the product which you have added. So I have added the category here. You can add category from the add category button which is given here. You have to enter the category name and click on the add button, so the category will be saved. Then you have to add the unit of the product like packet, pieces, bottle. You can add this from the add unit button which is given here. You have to enter the unit name, then click on the add button so that the unit will be saved in the software. Then you can add the taxes here like CGST. You have to enter the tax, then make it as a default. You can see I have added taxes here like that. You can add SGST and IGST here. Then you can add the position of employee. To add the position of employee, click on the add position of employee button. You have to enter the position of the employee, or you can add the description of that, then click on the add button to add this. As you can see, I have added one. And from the product section, you can add the product details here from the new product button. To add the product, you have to enter the barcode, you have to enter the product name, then HSN code. You have to select the unit from the drop down and unit 2, then you have to select the category, then you have to enter the MRP of that particular product. You can also add the manufacture date and expire date of the product here. Then you can enter the sale rate here. You can also add discount percent, discount amount, and discount rate will be show here. And you can also add the opening stock of that product. After it, click on the save button to save the product details here. So the product will be added with its different category, unit and product barcodes. As you can see here, I have added some products. Then you can add, and from the product barcode You can print the barcode of the product by selecting the product name, then click on the search button. You can enter the print quantity here. I am adding 1. Then click on the print button to print the barcode of the product. As you can see here, the barcode of the product is printed. You can print it from the print button. You can add the customer details here from the add customer button, which is given here. Click on that. As you can see here, the add customer details page is open. Now you have to enter the customer name, mobile number, and the star marks are the mandatory field you have to fill. Then after that, click on the save button to save the customer details. As you can see, I have added the customer's details here. Then you can see the stock details here. You can check the stock details, in which quantity the stock is available. You can see the status, which is low and available. You can do the stock filter setting here. You can recalculate the stock from here, and in the setting you can add the low quantity value of the product. So the product reached this quantity, so it will show you the status low. You can print this whole record from the print button. You can search, and you can also see the product wise stock here. Let me show you. As you can see, according to the product name, date and purpose, you can see the product in how many quantity it is in and it is out. You can see the balance and opening stock here, and you can check the expire record of the product, that when the product will be expired. When you add the expiry date and manufacture date, you can see the expire record here in the expire record. In invoice number pre-format, you can add the sale invoice number pre-format, Challan number pre-format, sale order pre-format, purchase order pre-format here. Then click on the save button. Then the pre-format will be saved. So when you generate the invoice, the pre-format will be there with the invoice number. Then you can see the log report here, that which user is working in which section and in which company. You can search. As you can see, it is showing the date, timing, user, what work he is doing, and you can see the company name here. You can also print this from the print button. Then in a tax report, you can see that supplier tax report and customer tax report. According to the date, you can see here the invoice number, date, name of supplier, bill amount, taxable amount, total tax amount, and others are showing. You can also print this. And in customer tax report, you can also see according to the date. You can see here it is showing the details like invoice number, date, name, bill amount, taxable amount, total tax amount, and other. You can also print this report from the print button, which is given here. You can also see the person wise record here, like product purchase quantity and sale product quantity. Click on the purchase product quantity list. You can see here according to the date and supplier name. As you can see here, it is showing the product name, unit, and total quantity which we have purchased. You can also print this from the print button. And from the sale product quantity, click on that. You can see according to the date and customer name. Here you can see the product name, unit, and total quantity is showing of sale. You can print it from the print button, which is given here. And you can add the point setting here by adding the sale amount, points, start date, end date. You can enter the target point and bonus like I have added here. You can add the point setting and then save that. And from the point wallet, you can see the customer mobile number, address. According to the total sale amount, you can see the wallet points here. And from the bonus point, if you give some bonus to the customer, you can give it from here you have to select the customer name from here. After that you have to select the mobile number, then the wallet point will show. As you can see here it is showing. Then you have to enter the deduct point, then gift description, then select the date here, then click on the save button. Then the record will be saved here of the bonus. Then sale price setting, you can add the sale price setting here, so which will be include tax or exclude tax you can set here. Then related to the purchase, we can do the purchase order entry here from the add purchase order button. You have to add the supplier name here, then mobile number, address will automatically show here. You have to search the product from here, then HSN code, unit, MRP will show. You have to enter the purchase rate, quantity, amount, then click on the add button. You can also add a total discount, shipping cost, and round off the decimal, and you can also add the notes, and here you can see the subtotal, extra discount, shipping cost, and round off will show. You can see the total amount here. Then click on the preview button to save the bill of purchase order, and let me show you how it prints. You can see the purchase order bill, it will print like this. We can keep the record of the product that we have purchased in the purchase product. So click on the add purchase product button. If the product is not added in the software, so you can add it from the new product button which is given here. After that you can click on the reset button, then the product will be saved in the software, so you can add the product here. And you have to enter the invoice number, then you have to select the entry date, supplier name, mobile number, GST number, and you can select the tax type which is include tax and exclude tax. Then address will show, then select the product here, enter the product name here, then the other details will show. You have to enter the purchase rate, sale rate, quantity, discount, percent discount amount. You have to select the GST which is in the drop down, then amount will show here automatically. Then click on the add button, then the product will be added. Then you have to add the total discount, shipping, packaging cost, round off the decimal, add payment, and the details will show here of all the amount that you have added. Then click on the add payment button here, then you can select the payment type, cash, credit, whatever you have to select. Then you have to, and here the pay amount paid will show. Then if you select the payment type credit, then you have to enter 0 in the amount paid, then the amount will show you on a due amount. Then you have to select the due date here. You can also enter the note, and you can enter the note for the customer. Then click on the preview button to save the purchase product bill, and let me show you how it looks like. You can see here this is the product bill. You can also enter the return record of the purchase product in return purchase product section. Click on the new return button. Here you have to select the supplier name, mobile number, due date, address, mail ID, return date, and you have to select the text type. Then enter the product name. The details will automatically show here. You can enter the quantity, discount, discount amount, then select the GST, then amount will automatically show here. Then click on the add button to add the product details. Then you have to select the payment type, cash, credit, then amount paid will automatically show here. You can also add the note for customer, return note. You can round off the total amount, and the amount details will show here, you can see. Then click on the preview button to save the return purchase product, and let me show you how the return purchase product bill will display. So this is the return purchase product bill. You can also add the record of the product which is damaged in the damaged product record. Click on the new button. You have to select the supplier name, mobile number, due date, address, mail ID, return date and text type. You have to select the product name here. Then you have to enter the quantity, discount amount and GST. The amount will show you automatically. Then click on the add button. You can also round off the total amount here and select the payment type here. Then amount paid will show. Then click on the preview button to save the damaged product record, and let me show you how it will display. So this is the bill of the damage return. You can see here. Related to sale, we can take the order from the customer of the sale, or customer give order to us. We can keep the record in the sale order. To add this, click on the add sale order button. Now you have to enter the customer name, mobile number and address will automatically show here. Then email ID you can add. You have to select the order date and GST number you have to enter. Then select the text type, which is include or exclude text. Enter the product name here. Then HSN code, available quantity and other details will show. You can add the unit price, quantity, discount, percent discount amount. Then you can select the GSTs here. The amount will automatically show. Then click on the add button to add the details. Then here the total discount you can add. By selecting this, you can add the shipping and packaging cost. You can round off the total amount. You can add the payment details here, and the details of the amount will show here, you can see. And you can add a note for the customer. Then click on the preview button to save the sale order record. And let me show you the bill of the sale order. Here you can see the sale order bill, which will print like this. And in the sale product, the product that we have to sold to the customer, we can keep the record of that in the sale product. And click on the new sale button. Here you have to select the issue date. You can enter the customer name here, and the details will automatically come here, like mobile number, Patanjali card number, address, mail ID, GST number. You can select the bill type and you can select the text type here. Then you have to enter the product name, IMEI, SN, batch number, HSN code, available quantity, MRP, and these details will automatically show here. If the product is added, you have to enter the unit price, quantity, discount, percent discount amount, and you can select the taxes here if you want to add. Then the amount will automatically show here. Then click on the add button to add the product details. Then here the amount details will show you, and you can add the total discount here. You can add the shipping, packaging cost, cess amount, and you can round off the amount here, like plus and minus option are given, you can enter. Then click on the add payment button to add the payment details. You can select the payment type, cash, credit, with and many more options are given here. You can select that, and here the amount received will show you. And if you select the credit, you have to enter 0 in the amount received. Then the total amount will show you in the due amount, and you have to select the due date here. Then you can enter the note for the customer. Then click on the preview button to save the bill. Let me show you the invoice here of the sale. Here you can see, you can print this invoice and give it to the customer. It will show you all the details. And in return sale, we can keep the record of the product that are returned by the customer. So click on the new return button. Here you can add the details of the customer, and you can add a due date, return date, bill type and tax type. Now you have to enter the product name, the details will automatically come. Then you can enter the quantity, discount, percent discount amount, and GSTs. The amount will automatically show here. Then click on the add button to add the product details. You can round off the total amount here, and you can select the payment type, and amount paid will automatically come here. Then click on the return preview button to save the return bill, and the return bill will look like this. Here you can see it is showing. We can also generate Challan from the new Challan button. You have to select the invoice number which is given here, then click on the search button, then the details will automatically come here. Then click on the preview button to save the Challan, and Challan will look like this. Let me show you. You can see the details here, and you can also generate the manual Challan from the manual Challan option, and click on the new Challan button. You have to enter the customer name here, mobile number, Challan date, address, mail ID, GST number. Select the product name here, enter the product name here, HSN code, available quantity, it will automatically show you. You have to enter the unit price, quantity, discount amount, and you have to select the GSTs. Amount will automatically show here. Then click on the add button to add the details, then amount details will show you here. You can see you can add a total discount, shipping and packaging cost, round of the total discount. Here plus and minus option are given, and you can enter the note for the customer. Then click on the preview button to save the manual Challan, and the manual Challan print will look like this. You can see here it is showing the details, and we can create or give quotation or estimate bill to the customer from the new estimate bill record. Click on the new estimate bill button. You have to select the date, customer name, mobile number, and address you have to enter. Then here you have to enter the product name, unit price, MRP, quantity. You can add the free quantity, discount, amount will automatically show here. Then click on the add button. You can add total discount, other cost. You can round off the total amount, and here the amount details will show. Click on the add payment. Here the payment type is showing, and here the paid amount will show. Then click on the preview button to save the estimate bill. Let me show you the estimate bill record and bill. You can see the estimate bill here. It is showing in the display. In the employee section, you can enter the employee details here from the add employee button. You have to enter the employee name, position, country, state, address, city, date of birth, and other required field. And here the star mark are given, which are the mandatory field, otherwise the details will not be saved. You can also add the monthly salary amount here. Then click on the save button to save the employee record. As you can see, I have added one employee record here. Then from the employee attendance, you can add the attendance of the employee from new employee attendance button. Here you have to select the date. Then as you can see here, the employee name is showing. You can add present, absent from here. You have to select the employee ID, then click on the absent. Here you can see the absent is showing. You can also add the remark from here of absent, and if there is a holiday, then select holiday. Then you have to enter the holiday name here. Then click on the save button to save the attendance. Here you can see I have added the attendance. And from the employee salary, you can add the salary details of the employee. Click on the new salary button. Then you have to select the employee name. Then click on the search button. Here you can see it is showing all the details of the employee. You have to select the month here. After selecting the month, you can see the salary paid amount is showing. You can add a description. Then click on the save button to save the details. And here the salary calculation shortcut is given. You can see you have to search according to the employee ID. As you can see, according to the total present days, it will show you the net salary here in the salary calculation. And here in the account section, in the payment section, you can see the ledger of the person. Here you have to select the date, from date and to date, and select the person name. After that, click on the search button. You can see the ledger here of the particular person. It will show you the details of account statement between the date and paid amount, receive amount, balance, opening balance and net balance will show here. You can print this ledger and you can keep the normal and invoice based payment here. Click on the new normal pay. You have to enter the name, mobile number, address. You have to select the pay date, time, then you have to enter the payment amount and you can add the description. Then click on the save button. So the normal payment record will save, and for the invoice based, you can see here it is showing the invoice based payment you have done in the purchase. It will show you here, you can see. And for the new invoice based pay, you have to select the invoice number here, then click on the search button. It will show you the details. You can add the amount paid and description, then click on the save button to save the invoice based payment. You can also add the normal and invoice based receive payment amount. So click on the normal, then click on the new normal receive button. You have to enter the name, mobile number, address, receive date you have to select, then enter the time. You have to enter the receive amount which you have received, then click here. You have to add the description, then click on the save button to save the normal receive record. And here you can add the invoice based receive payment. Click on the new invoice based received. You have to select the invoice number, then click on the search button. Here you can see the details are showing. Now if the due amount will show you here, then you have to enter the amount which is showing in the due amount in the amount received. Then you have to enter the description, then click on the save button to save the invoice based received payment. You can check the day book here according to the date. It will show you here, and you can see the account statement between the date, how much amount you have received, paid, how much amount is balanced, opening balance and net balance. You can see. You can also print this day book from the print button. And here the bank facility is given. You can add the bank record details here. You have to enter the account number, bank name, date. You have to select the mode, which is cash, check, online, bank charge. Enter the reference number, how much amount you have deposited or withdraw you can add here. And from the tools you can set the reminder here. From add reminder button, you have to enter the name, note, date and time, then click on the save button to save the reminder here. Then here the calculator is given. Here it is. You can calculate the amount here from the calculator, and here the notepad is given to add the notes. And from the manage you can back up the data. You can also restore the data. You can add the user from the new user button to use the software, and you can change the username and password here. And from the report section, you can generate report like sale report, purchase report, sale return report, purchase return report, damage report, sale order report, purchase order report, manual challan report, salary report, expiry report, normal payment report, normal receive report. You can also generate sale GST register like GST register bill wise, date wise, detailed, and GST register HSN code wise. You can also generate purchase GST register like GST register bill wise, date wise, detail and HSN code wise. You can also check the outstanding analysis, that how much amount you have to receive and pay here. I can only say adopt the software It will help you in your day-to-day work, and I hope you like this video. Have a good day.